Let's talk about Mark Robinson's views. He's a Republican, but what kind? Let's talk about it.
A black Republican? The worst kind.
You heard it here.
Welcome.
Testing.
Testing?
Testes.
Testing. Welcome to...
Are you recording this? I hope you are.
Yeah. Welcome to Throuple, the podcast that...
Welcome to Throuple, the podcast that casts the first stone.
Oh.
Every time.
Rudy noted something really important earlier. We have not accused each other of racism in several episodes, so just be on the lookout for any racism.
I think that's because we've been doing a lot of workshops about allyship, so there is no more racism here.
That's
We're
true.
allies.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of DEI videos, and I'm feeling the equity. The theme of today is sex perverts. We'll be talking about Mark Robinson, who is running to be governor of North Carolina and has recently been embroiled in a sex pervert scandal. However, I wanted to start out with just a quick roundtable, casual discussion about P Diddy and the huge bombshells that were dropped this week as he was arrested and charged with racketeering, imprisonment, kidnapping, sex trafficking, and most famously, putting on multi-day Freakoff parties, or as Rudy's parents have been calling them, freak-out parties.
Freak out!
Why do I feel like Monica's been to a white party or a freak party, a freak off?
I mean, I feel like, one I haven't been to, but I feel like I could see myself going to one of those parties. Why not? Well, except for all the illegal activity, like the underage things, that's not my shtick.
Right, or using recording the whole thing and then using the footage to threaten people and blackball them in the industry.
No, I don't like that. Like, just have the freaky part.
Well, the nice thing is that if you went to a freak off, because you're not in the entertainment industry, you wouldn't be under the threat of being blackballed. Like, you wouldn't care. What are they going to do? Ruin your nascent career as an actor? No, you're fine. They got nothing on you.
Yes, I agree.
Was that? I feel like that was a underhand, like a diss.
She's like, you have no talent. You're not going to make it in Hollywood. So like, you could totally go to a freak off party and you'd be unfazed, you talentless bitch.
Look, I'm giving her justification.
That's racist. We got it. We're back.
Liz doesn't believe in black talent.
Is freak off participant a black job?
I don't know. Ask Justin Bieber, my favorite black person.
Have you guys seen the weird stuff about P Diddy and Justin Bieber? How they were like living together and all that weird stuff when he was really young.
Yeah, that makes me sad because leave the children alone. Leave them out of it.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard rule across the board. Leave the children alone.
Right.
And then I was reminded by your sister, Liz, today that Diddy adopted a white girl.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember this?
Oh, that homeless girl during COVID?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Do you remember this, Monica?
I don't know. I was not keeping up with Diddy from like between his time from the Making the Band series until the freak out parties. You know, there's a whole chunk of history there that I don't know.
Okay, let's circle back to Making the Band because I want to hear about this. But yeah, he adopted a little white girl during the pandemic and introduced her as his new daughter and he was like, introduce yourself. And she's like, my name's whatever.
Cindy,
and I'm a Scorpio. It was like really weird that you mentioned
Scorpios
that.
are freaky.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
they are.
Poor
And
Cindy.
P Diddy's a Scorpio,
Ay, Dios mío.
and yours truly is a Scorpio. So you know what that means.
You're a balanced Scorpio, though. He's a dark-sided Scorpio.
Because he's dark, because he's black and chocolate.
That's
wow.
racist.
All of that
Liz.
allyship
Liz is
training
coming in hot tonight.
out the window.
My last DEI video was like a couple days ago, so the equity is starting to fade.
It was a DIY or DIY DEI.
I didn't have a leader to my...
DYIDEI. Can we talk about making the band a little bit? You were into that, Monica.
I don't know if I was into it, but I just remember it being a very like popular thing. And at that
It was
time,
huge, yeah.
Daniel had an internship at Bad Boy.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't get invited to any of the freak out parties, or if he did, he didn't join because, you know, he wasn't going out.
He was too freaked out by the Freakoff.
I wish he went. We could have been living large.
Do you think that this is going to affect J-Lo in any way? Because Boricua. Because, you know, she was involved with Diddy, involved in the Shine case, too.
Oh.
Yeah, that shooting in, 98 or 99 in the club, apparently Jennifer Lopez carried the gun in for P. Diddy. And then Shine took the rap for the gun and went to jail for a decade.
I can see that.
Yeah. So is she going to be, are they going to reinvestigate this case?
Well, no one's looking out for her now. Her career is like long and gone.
Yeah, but she's in another movie.
She must be putting up the money for these.
She's doing the M. Night Shyamalan and putting her own money up to fund her projects.
100%. But I'm looking up here, J-Lo new movie. Okay, no, not This Is Me Now.
We still haven't watched the This Is Me Now or whatever that was called.
And then the documentary about This Is Me Now.
We watched some of that.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
It was really bad.
Okay, here we go. Jennifer Lopez stars in first look at upcoming wrestling biopic Unstoppable, produced by Ben Affleck.
What?
J-Lo co-stars with Jarrell Jerome, Bobby Cannavale, and Don Cheadle in Unstoppable, a biopic about wrestler Anthony Robles.
Oh, we have a special guest.
We have a special guest. Ming, what do you have to say? Okay.
She says she's not going to go see the wrestling movie with J-Lo. So this was a Nepo casting. It was made by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's production company.
This happened before they broke up.
Yeah.
Is it still going to be happening, though?
I guess so. They teased some stuff in August, and...
That's when they were in denial about their relationship, though.
Oh, my God.
He was like, I guess I have to stay with her for a little bit longer since I'm in this documentary about her. Well, crazy. I know we didn't watch the documentary, and I know we're going off on another tangent, but just crazy how that documentary, she was talking about how she feels like she finally is, with the right one again, how happy she was to be with Ben after all her failed marriages, and this is it. And then they were like, no, actually, I want a divorce.
But then, okay, plot twist. They, hadn't been seen together, and then I guess they had what was going to be like a divorce brunch, but apparently they were seen making out at the divorce brunch.
Oh, no.
So toxic.
So toxic.
We love it.
Toxic.
What is a divorce brunch?
I want to have one.
I know. We should have one.
Let's get divorced just so we can have a divorce brunch.
I'm going to have the waffles.
Dude, I forgot that making the band, let's see here, they had Lou Pearlman was like one of the producers. He's the guy that fucked over the Backstreet Boys and all those boy bands, right?
Bent them over and fucked them hard.
Yeah. So O-Town was from making the band. I totally forgot.
Because I want it all. Or nothing at all. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, classic.
How much baby oil was used up in those recording sessions? What do you think?
At least 1 gallon.
Do you think it was somebody's specific job they were like the baby oil person?
I'm going to ask Daniel during his internship, how many gallons of baby oil did you purchase?
He was definitely the baby oil runner. I heard the funniest thing. me and my sister were hanging out in the park, and these girls nearby us were discussing the Diddy situation. And one of the girls is like, why the hell do you need so much baby oil? She's like, my grandma's had the same bottle of baby oil since when I was like 3 years old.
She's not using it right.
She's not using it right.
She's not invited to the party.
She's not invited.
She's not invited to the freak out.
Yeah.
Does anybody here use baby oil?
No.
That was a very long pause.
You want to tell us something?
Oh, no, I was giving Liz the space to talk. I didn't know if she was going to talk first. Allyship. I'm her mental health ally.
Yes, she's my mental health ally support person. I have never used baby oil.
What are you supposed to do with it?
I don't really know.
Oil up your body.
Your baby? Oil up your baby?
Oil up your baby. Or your body to feel like a baby.
Why is it called baby oil?
It's for babies.
And what's going on with Johnson & Johnson stock right now?
Oh,
Jesus Christ. After that, like, talcum powder shit fiasco they had.
Oh, dude.
What is this? I hadn't heard of this.
What?
The baby powder that they're, like, famous for, people are getting sick from the talc.
Yeah, cancer, dude.
Yeah, they're getting cancer. They're getting, like, my face is falling off because I have cancer from all the talc that I use.
Dude, Johnson & Johnson just taking L after L.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
It says here, use Johnson's baby oil during a baby massage for a bonding experience that is relaxing for both you and your little one. Johnson's baby oil locks in up to 10 times more moisture on wet skin than an ordinary lotion can on dry skin, leaving you and your baby's skin soft and smooth.
Diddy has a lot of babies who are different ages. So, it makes sense.
He's like, look, I'm just moisturizing some babies here.
You're my baby tonight.
Come on, be my baby tonight.
That's enough about Diddy, the sex pervert and alleged rapist, human trafficker, etc.
Oh, wait, before we segue, one more thing about Diddy.
Oh, please.
Shout out to TMZ.
Monica just hit herself in the face with her mic.
Shut up. Shout out to TMZ because they had like this doc about Diddy and they named it What Did He Do? And it just makes me laugh every time I see the title because I'm like, what did he do? What did he do?
What did he do?
Oh, perfect. Anyways,
Diddler, dude.
What diddler do? What did he do? What diddly things did he do?
Diddly. What diddly oily things did he do?
What diddly oily shit did he do?
So let's talk about our sex pervert of the week, Mark Robinson. Mark Keith Robinson, born 1968, is an American politician. He is currently the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina since 2021 and is now running as a Republican for the Governor of North Carolina. A lifelong resident of Greensboro, Robinson worked in furniture manufacturing for several years before entering politics. He is North Carolina's first Black Lieutenant Governor and first Black major party nominee for governor. He came to prominence in 2018 when a video of him defending gun rights at a Greensboro City Council meeting in the wake of the Stoneman Douglas High school shooting went viral. He launched his first political campaign in the 2020 North Carolina lieutenant gubernatorial election and defeated Democratic State Representative Yvonne Lewis. He is a politician on the up and up. Let's talk about Mark Robinson's views. He's a Republican, but what kind? Let's talk about it.
A Black Republican? The worst kind.
You heard it here. So I've got a few topics here. I've got immigration, violence against women, beefing with Michelle Obama, LGBTQ rights. Let's start with immigration. In 2018, Robinson joked that DACA, the acronym for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, a program for undocumented immigrants who arrived in the U.S. as children, actually stood for dumbass communist Americans. See, that's an ally, though, because he's recognizing them as Americans.
Silver lining.
Silver lining. And then he posted a meme on his Twitter, and on the top it has Melania Trump, and it says, Melania Trump entered U.S. with Einstein visa designated for people with extraordinary ability. And then there is a picture of Barack Obama below, and it said, and this feckless socialist jackwagon entered the White House with a fake birth certificate.
Whoa. We got to break down feckless. Say it one more time.
Feckless socialist jackwagon.
Jackwagon.
Feckless or feckless?
Sans feck.
Feckless is it's good to be without feck.
You got to be without feck.
Or no, you should have feck.
Ben Affleck has feck.
Feckless socialist jack wagon.
Let's look up jack wagon.
Yeah, what the fuck is a jack
What the fuck is a jack wagon?
See here.
Never heard this shit.
Jack.
Any relation like to jack off?
Let's
I feel
see.
like we've lost so much great, I don't know,
Disses?
slang or like disses over time. Like somebody
jack
needs to be
wagon.
like, somebody needs to be taking the time to preserve all of this shit.
Why do you think Ming is here? She's she's making mental notes.
Ming is a feckless jackwagon in my opinion.
Rudy.
Get out of here.
No,
She has many
She
feckles.
has lots of feck. Yeah,
She's feckful.
Yeah, she's feckful.
I mean, I guess Urban Dictionary is our archive.
That's true.
It says jackwagon, plural jackwagons, U.S. slang, derogatory, an objectionable person, a jerk, a jackass.
Why don't you just call him that?
Yeah.
Jack wagon?
This guy really loves his weird insults, that's for sure.
Will you look up feck?
Feck? Well, feckless is lacking initiative or strength of character, irresponsible. Let's look up feck. Vulgar slang, Irish, used to express annoyance, frustration, impatience, or surprise.
That's feck?
1940s as a verb. Feck off.
You're
Euphemism
a feck
for
off.
fuck.
Feck you.
Feck you.
I've been fecking all night.
No.
I'll be fecking all night, folks. Interesting. Okay.
We met a fecker at the TNT store, bodega, when we were picking up snacks today. This old lady was there talking shit to everyone in the store.
Jeez.
Holding up the whole shit. She was telling, what was she telling that girl that she was rubbing? She said culo to culo.
Oh, yeah. She was saying like, tocando culo a culo.
You were touching ass to
Yeah.
ass.
She's like, I don't like Americans.
Yeah, she told me, I don't like you because you're American. And in that moment, I knew I made it.
Yay. The American dream.
I'm here. DACA, no more. Dumbass communist asshole. What was it?
Dumbass.
It is dumbass communist Americans.
Yep,
See, there
that's
you go.
me. Dumbass
Asshole
communist
Americans.
American. Finally.
Amen. Speaking of non-Americans, he tweeted in 2013, I keep seeing all these t-shirts, bumper stickers, and front plates that say things like Mexico #1, I heart/love Mexico, and Viva la Mexico. My question is, if you love Mexico so much, why did you leave there and come here? P.S. Yeah, I said it.
That P.S.
Those pesky license plates that say I love Viva Mexico and I love Mexico.
I'm like, don't you only get seven
Yeah, you only get seven characters.
numbers. Yeah, characters.
I saw one that said por la raza.
Oh.
Whoa, you know he's not going to like that.
P.S. I didn't see it.
Oh.
That was on the plate, or you're saying you...
I didn't see it.
Oh.
She didn't see it.
I made it up.
And then in 2017, for many years now, Muslims have been, quote, immigrating, unquote, to countries that have customs they despise, laws they challenge, and norms they refuse to tolerate. In many areas, they demand their own space on land which they have paid for in neither blood nor money. They then seek to impose their will on their host by force through manipulating the law or playing the, quote, race card, unquote, which should not apply because Islam is not a race. I, for one, am sick of it.
You are awarded no points. We are all dumber for having listened to that.
And then he says, I did not do as these immigrants did. They jumped off the pile of rocks they once called home and now come to what someone else has built and demand rights they were too afraid to fight for in the countries they fled. And I'm not afraid to say it. It sickened me to my core to see them congregated like sullen anti-American separatists who refuse to assimilate to our ways while demanding respect they have not earned. I know some will call this post hateful and some will call it, quote, racist or, quote, Islamophobic, but I simply don't care. I'm not here for the weak-kneed liberal cowards who have allowed this to take place. These people are not immigrants, they are invaders.
I've never met an Islamic person named Zim, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I feel like black conservative man is just such a pick-me. He's like, hey, white people in power, look at me. I'm racist too. I'm not afraid.
So let's see. We've got a little section, violence against women. So in response to the Ray Rice situation where he committed domestic abuse against his girlfriend, August 2nd, 2014, on Facebook. Note to Ray Rice's lady friend. I'm a 350-pound man, but ain't no way in hell I'm going to slap no pro football player. I'm too old for an ass whooping. You heard it here. She was asking for it.
Okay.
2017, November 13th, in a tweet that aged really well, Harvey Weinstein and the rest of these high-profile Hollywood elites were merely sacrificial lambs. Sacrificial lambs. They have been slaughtered in order to smear the airways with talk of, quote, sexual harassment, unquote, and how pervasive the culture of, quote, toxic masculinity, unquote, is in America. Now that it's front and center and fresh, quote unquote, on the minds of the masses, all they have to do is simply accuse an enemy. Dude, Harvey Weinstein really just got scapegoated, you know? He really got a rough deal.
Yeah, he did. Free Harvey Weinstein.
I saw some photos circling around and they're like, we're all talking about these guys, but let's talk about her. And there's like photos of Oprah just like, you know, hanging and chilling and laughing and kissing them on the cheeks like Harvey Weinstein, Diddy, all the diddlers, all the naughty diddlers.
Dude, was she with Epstein too?
I think so, yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
What's she up to?
What is she up to?
Mama Pimp.
I know. Kamala just did a brand collaboration with Oprah.
Kamala.
Recently.
Oprah's favorite things.
Whatever.
Yep.
So then he, in response to the Me Too movement, he posted a meme. It's a picture of Halle Berry, Mariah Carey, and is that Issa Rae? And the quote says, they're starting a new movement called dressing in see-through ultra-tight breast-bearing whore dresses to protest sexual harassment.
He's really wordy.
And look at these are the dresses they're wearing. Just kind of standard
Black cocktail.
Yeah,
black
check
dresses.
Those are the most.
We'll post a photo of that on our
whatever dresses.
Our TikToks. And
yeah.
Is what can explain Mark Robinson's brain? Was he an ex-football player? Did he have CTE? Like, where is this all coming from?
Dude, he's got CTE from slamming his head against the keyboard and writing all this shit.
Or is he just a career politician?
He's a pick-me. He's like, please, doing anything to get some kind of traction. Like, being the good guy and fighting for good things only gets you so far. But if you are controversial and if you're not afraid to say things, P.S., yeah, I said it, you know, people are they're going to want to know what you have to say, even if they don't like you. They hate watch. And he just feeds off that shit. He sucks. Yeah, he was in furniture manufacturing. I'm not really sure.
Oh, dude. Furniture manufacturing is lousy with feckless jackwagons.
It's a noted jackwagon source point.
He's the change he wants to see.
Yeah, exactly. Not only is he beefing with every single actress in Hollywood who's been essayed by Harvey Weinstein, he is beefing with Michelle Obama. January 6, 2017 on Facebook. Michelle Obama is an anti-American, abortion and gay marriage supporting liberal leftist elitist, and I'll be glad when he takes his boyfriend and leaves the White House.
He takes his boyfriend?
Yeah, there's a Republican conspiracy that Michelle Obama is a trans woman and formerly was Obama's best cis male friend.
Forgot about that.
Kinda fucked up. And then a year later, he says the Obamas continue to linger, like the stench of human waste that fouls the air and assault the nostrils.
You are right. He is very wordy.
This reminds me of like way, way back in the day. I remember it was probably like Jenny Jones or Ricky Lake or one of those shows, but it was featuring like people who hated their own race. And there was this black girl. She hated black people. And I feel like he hates black people. And he probably hates gay people because he's probably gay too.
That lady on Ricky Lake is actually his mom.
Liz, do you want to speak on this as a self-hating white person?
As a self-hating white person, yeah, you know, it's something you can't change about yourself, but something you can change is whether you like yourself or not. And you just choose that hate. You wake up and you choose the self-hatred every day and it fuels you.
Yeah.
That's all. So we've got one more Michelle Obama hater meme here. On the top, it has a portrait of Michelle Obama and a quote, "When I became First Lady, a lot of people didn't know what a black woman looked like or sounded like." Michelle Obama, 2018. And then he has this very sassy picture of himself.
Gay.
Very gay looking. Don't cancel me.
Shout out to the gays, though. We love gays.
We love you
are
guys
gay.
and girls and theys. Yeah, I think
And
there's a good
squirrels.
amount of gayness in this room. No, when you
I feel the gay in this
I feel the gay. Rudy, are you the only non-slightly gay person here?
I've seen a lot of penises.
He's a Scorpio. He could be gay for a night.
Right,
Or two.
yeah.
I'm chill.
Gay for the right
Scorpio-sexual.
guy.
So it says, no, when you became first lady, a lot of people didn't know what an angry, anti-American, communist black lady sounded like. And then it says, Mark Keith Robinson.
Also, the font is just very weird and jarring. That portrait of him sucks. And this was not a quote that she said to him, so why is he answering her with a no? Like, she doesn't know. She's not talking to you, sir. Anyways.
I know, dude. So that is his beef with Michelle Obama. Speaking of gay, let's talk about his relationship to the LGBTQ community. Starting with a strong tweet from 2017, you cannot love God and support the homosexual agenda. So, Monica, what is the homosexual agenda?
Making everyone gay. Children gay. The plants are gay. My mama gay. Everyone be gay. Is that it?
Yeah,
Make
I think
everyone
so.
gay.
I think you've summarized it pretty
Make
well.
the world gay again.
Make America gay again, please.
MAGA.
It's still MAGA.
MAGA's 2020.
We can't get away from it. And then at a campaign rally in 2024, if you're a man on Friday night and all of a sudden Saturday you feel like a woman and you want to go into the women's restroom in the mall, you will be arrested or whatever we got to do to you. We got to protect our women.
Only.
I was like, is that what they think happens? Like one day, you know, I'm a man today and like I'm going to go to sleep like midnight, like strikes on the clock. And now I'm a woman. I'm just going to go use your bathroom.
Yeah.
I do want to know what goes on in there.
In the women's bathroom?
What kind of women's bathroom technology you guys are working with?
Nothing.
Really? You don't have, there's no differences?
I mean, aside from the time warp gate, there's a time gate. Oh, sorry.
Time work? Tell me more.
Nothing.
Come on, guys. I won't tell anybody.
Responding to a trans protester with a poster asking where they should go to the bathroom, he uploaded a picture of himself smiling with his own cardboard sign, outside with the dog.
Dude, it is nice to go to the bathroom outside.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Dude, we should all be doing that.
Yeah, I love peeing outside.
He's like the type of person who wouldn't say these things in your face, but he's really comfortable uploading something when he's safe at home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Internet gangster. My least favorite type of gangster.
Right.
Let me tell you.
So, yeah, exactly. 4x4s and C4s. So then we've got, he posted the cover of a National Geographic issue on gender and commented, "This is the epitome of what I've been telling people for years. The sick, deranged sexual degenerates who promote this type of demonic behavior are the ones who will take the next step in our continuing moral decline towards total depravity, free love, then homosexuality. Now the next push, the sexualization of the pervert's most cherished target, children. These devil-worshipping child molesters will not stop until they can legally abuse God's most precious gifts to us. I, for one, will not sit quietly by and allow it to happen. Political correctness will not keep me from calling this what it is, a sick, demonic behavior. And if this nation continues to embrace it, we will not survive God's wrath. There is no reason anybody anywhere in America should be telling any child about transgenderism, homosexuality, any of that filth. I pray for the souls of all those killed, healing for all those wounded, and comfort for the family members of the terrorist shooting in Orlando." This is the Pulse nightclub shooting. "However, homosexuality is still an abominable sin, and I will not join in celebrating gay pride, nor will I fly their sacrilegious flag on my page." So I don't know if you guys recall the Pulse shooting in Orlando.
The nightclub.
Yeah, so killed 49 people. But it's still a sin. You know, I'm praying for them, but it's still a sin.
49. What year was that?
Was that like late teens?
That's when we still cared about shootings.
Yeah, that's when they were still shocking to us.
Can't remember that.
2016.
I do remember when Obama like legalized gay marriage, and I like reposted this on Facebook. This was way back in the day. And my aunt, she commented, "The devil's won." It just made me laugh so much.
My God.
I was like, yes, sure.
You go, girl. Show that devil who's boss.
But she's so sweet.
Is she?
She's so sweet.
That's such a weird dichotomy. Is that the word? Like, these people, like you were saying, internet gangsters say all this shit, and then you meet online, and then you meet them in person, and they're like lovely people.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you separate the post from the person, you know?
I think the difference between what this guy is, like, he's just an internet gangster. My aunt, she's just someone who's misinformed about her religion, I like to think.
Do you think your aunt's gay?
No, she's not gay. No. But this guy definitely is.
I feel like all aunts are a little gay.
I don't think she would know how to be gay.
Yeah.
The Auntie's Guide to Being Gay.
Okay, if they're not gay, are they going to die on your birthday?
All gay aunties will be spared on my birthday.
All right, I'm going to tell my auntie to be gay.
Yeah, she's got to start practicing now.
Cis hetero aunties will be turned to anti-dust.
Breeder ants must die.
Go back one episode to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah,
or 2 episodes.
Yeah. Every year on my birthday, there's some aunties that die. So that's all you need to know.
Rip.
So he hates gay people. He says that the transgender movement is all about 2 ideas: the foolish disobedience that caused men's fall, and the satanic premise of do what you will. If transgenderism continues to spread in the world, there will be no in-between or gray area either, only darkness. This is after a huge long quote about the Bible and is only male and female in godly society.
That doesn't make any sense. He's like, so since there is no duality, male and female, there is only darkness now.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Anything could happen in the dark.
Yeah.
So let's see. He has some opinions on reparations and slavery. He says slavery of the mind is far worse than physical slavery. Slavery of the mind cannot be seen, cannot be made illegal, and is and always has been the greatest tool of Satan used against man and men against each other. You heard it from him here. Being a slave of the mind is worse than hundreds of years of American slavery on farms.
Can we get some examples of mental slavery?
The way I feel about dried passion fruit rounds, that's mental slavery.
Gotcha.
Delish.
When it's all you can think about. Okay, so then we've got... So then he compares slavery to abortion. Just as sure as the issue of slavery was about the rights of the people being enslaved on plantations, the issue of abortion is about the rights of the people being murdered in abortion clinics.
Or maybe slavery is the enslavement of the woman and forcing her to keep the child in her. I don't know.
That's far too subtle of an argument for him.
And God. I just mentioned like God or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. God. God's plan. God's plan. Only a weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar or
jelly-minded,
weak-minded,
beggar.
Weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar.
Okay, let's all try and say that 3 times fast.
A weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar.
Weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar. Weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar.
Try it, Liz. Start it again.
Weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar. Weak-minded, jelly-backed beggar. I can't say it.
Mick Jagger.
Or a foolish socialist social justice warrior would argue for reparations for slavery.
Oh,
about that.
Shit. 1 second. My bad. And now for a commercial break. I forgot that would turn on when... Let's make this is our noise break.
Okay, everybody, here's your ASMR for the night. Okay, let me try.
I'm trying to see if we should do mukbangs.
Mukbang?
Mukbang?
Dude, is that when you load your bong with spaghetti and fucking smoke that shit? What's a mukbang, dude?
Yes.
We just invented a new ASMR.
You fucking...
You know they have the series of like, is it cake? We should have one like, can it be a bong?
Is it bong?
Is it
bong? Yes.
And we can make things into a bong. Like, I miss doing that. I made a mini pumpkin into a bong. It was great. Pumpkin-y.
Right. Over Thanksgiving once I did the same thing. And then it's great because it can sort of just hang out undercover with the other pumpkins and nobody ever suspects it.
Yeah, what's the most... Is the pumpkin the most creative bong you've made? What else have you used?
I've used the, classic apple for sure.
Classic.
It's kind of the best, isn't it? Apple's kind of the best.
And then you have a little snack after.
Yeah.
Only half of it.
Right.
I used
you gotta...
like a tangerine. I've used a pen, not the ink, but like the pen.
Oh, you're freebasing.
What?
That was when you were smoking your banana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a bong out of aluminum foil entirely once, like a little pipe.
Oh yeah, the Eric Adams special.
Desperation.
What about you, Liz?
I remember when I was a teenager, I made one out of a Dwala bottle. I drank the carrot juice and then I made it into a...
We should do that. Oh man, we have to... Is there a YouTube channel, a YouTube equivalent for like bad girl stuff?
Yeah, like mukbang tube. Bad girl stuff. Yeah, it sucks because TikTok is very restrictive about that kind of content.
This is
I
not
feel
legal
like that would be
everywhere.
perfect, a perfect place for it. But we'll figure out the bad girl YouTube. So shockingly, he has some extreme views about abortion. This is his opponent, Josh Stein is running this ad against him, which features his own words.
Everybody knows that abortion in this country is not about protecting the lives of mothers. It's about killing a child because you aren't responsible enough to keep your skirt down.
So you heard it here. Abortion happens because you didn't keep your skirt down.
And then I can't even wear pants because they're evil. Like, what is this world that we live in?
Right. Do you do the satanic pants or do you get raped because you wore a skirt?
Choose now.
One of them you're condemned to hell, and the other one you get raped and you have to have a random rapist baby.
You live in hell.
Ugh.
Shouldn't
Jesus.
you keep your skirt up? Or
Well, no, because if it goes up, then you get raped.
but what if you pull it down?
Not the whole skirt.
Well, then
but
you
like,
avoid the whole problem.
I think the ends of the skirt have to be down. Not like you pull it down. We don't have to pull our skirts down when we have to pee,
We pull them up.
I got you.
We
I
pull
got
them
you.
up.
Okay, that confused me.
You
for-
hike up your skirt.
I got you.
It's like, what goes on in the woman's bathroom again?
Everybody's pulling their
With the
skirts down.
They're pulling them up above their heads.
Another choice quote, January 27th, 2018, on Facebook. They say if we held a moment of silence for every victim of the Holocaust, we'd be silent for 11 years. I guess if we did the same for victims of communism and abortion, most of us would never speak a word again. God, I would love that if he would never speak a word again.
I would love that too.
Yeah, I would love to never have to speak or hear him say anything. He had commented way back when on his Facebook about paying for an abortion. And so he came out and did a video with his wife talking about how they had an abortion in 1989, a decision he said was the wrong choice. And that's why he wants to illegalize abortion.
So you can do it, but
Yeah.
I can't.
So everybody gets one, and then they get to change their mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I redeemed
gotcha.
my abortion card so no one else can.
Yep. You got your one. Now you got to change your mind.
Get out of pregnant.
How much does
Free.
an abortion cost in this economy, adjusted for inflation?
I'm guessing like
With or without insurance?
out of pocket.
Well, you can use your insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, don't tell this guy that.
Ooh.
Don't tell the Supreme Court
wait.
that.
Yeah, cut that.
They're gonna
Yeah.
do chargebacks
Cut
on
that.
us.
Yeah, charge back.
I'm like, no.
Abortion chargeback. They like stuff the baby back in.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't care if you're 24 hours pregnant. I don't care if you're 24 weeks pregnant. I don't care. If you kill that young one, it is murder.
Are we doing a trigger warning on this episode?
Oh, absolutely.
We
Trigger warning for sexual violence, for later on pornographic content. Trigger warning for a lot of trigger warnings here. Racism. We got racism from me and from him. We got anti-Semitism. Yeah. So speaking of anti-Semitism, he, in a past Facebook post called Reports of the Holocaust Hogwash, and in a separate post implied that the widely accepted figure of 6 million Jewish people killed by the Nazis is false. And later, he went on a podcast in 2019. This is not like 2000. Hosted by an alleged cult leader, where he endorsed the host's conspiracy theory that Jewish bankers are one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypses, along with Muslims, China, and the CIA. That's exactly right, he told the host. It's amazing to me that we live in this age of information where you can go online and find all this information, and it's not hidden from anyone.
Yes.
CIA is like, why am I involved in this?
Yeah, and going online and finding all information is going to come back up very shortly. So school shootings, go to school shootings. So one of his trademark, him in a sassy smile with white text on a black background memes. On the top, it has 2 pictures of school shooting survivors. And it says, it's a quote from them. "I remember when I thought people wouldn't stoop to mocking children whose friends were murdered in a massacre. No matter your political beliefs, we must all agree this behavior is heinous." So this is, the shooting survivors are saying this, that it's insane to mock children who survived school shootings.
And he's like, no.
Okay, and then we've got a absolutely smug, smiling photo. "I remember when children knew their place, and when they got out of place and got sassy, adults would put them back into it."
With guns.
We shoot them. Back in my day, we just shot kids that were bad.
I'm sorry.
His harshest rhetoric was saved for then 18-year-old Parkland activist David Hogg, who survived the Parkland shooting. He called the student a commie stooge in a post that also mocked 18-year-old Parkland student X Gonzalez as "that bald chick," referring to the pair as stupid kids. And in another post on Facebook less than 2 weeks after the shooting.
That bald chick. Don't tell me she has like cancer or something and he's just such an asshole.
Yeah, probably. He shared the laughing, crying emoji with a photoshopped chyron on a picture of Hogg on MSNBC with the title "Media Hogg," and then called the student just as corrupt as Boss Hogg, which is insane.
The final hog.
The final hog. This is the final hog down. You might be thinking, what's so remarkable about this politician? His views are pretty similar to many on the right. Well, the first sign that maybe he wasn't exactly who he claimed to be dropped on September 3rd when Louis Money, who worked in several of Greensboro, North Carolina's windowless 24-hour video pornography stores, came out to say that Robinson was a frequent customer in the 90s and early 2000s. Money told the assembly that Robin came in as often as 5 nights a week to watch porn videos in a private booth. Money said Robinson purchased hundreds of bootleg porn videos that Money sold on the side.
Not the bootleg.
Whoa.
Cheat too.
He said he went to New York and had found like really hardcore porn that they didn't have in North Carolina, and he would put many of them on a DVD and then bootleg them for $25.
Hey,
so
entrepreneur.
I wonder what the difference is, like North Carolina porn versus New York porn, like regional porn. I didn't know there was a subgenre.
It's that real mukbang.
Mukbang, excuse me.
Mukbang, excuse me.
Oi.
So at this porn store, Money said that we didn't rent porn videos. Customers could only buy them for about $50 or preview them in private booths for $8 a pop. Robinson typically watched 2 or more previews in a visit. Every night that I worked.
Big spender, $16.
$16. This went on for several years, Money said. Robinson came in after his shifts at pizza restaurants and hung out for hours. He said Robinson's tastes were fairly standard for a straight man. He said, "I know he might have problems with gay people, but I don't think he has problems with lesbians."
I mean, they never do.
What a jackwagon.
Dude, he's such a fucking meek-minded jellyback beggar. That guy. $16. I wonder how long a preview is.
Well, that was also in like 90s, early 2000s. I think that's pretty.
That's pretty steep, I guess. You're right. Inflation.
That's like today's like $40. Like imagine paying anything to see porn these days.
I know, it's so crazy.
No, absolutely not.
I know, we got it all.
Okay, I'm going to see how much inflation is.
Is he on OnlyFans? Like, I wonder who he's like tipping on OnlyFans.
Oh my god!
Just you wait.
It says it's worth about $33 today, so that's double the money.
Good. I mean, yeah,
for some corn previews.
For some corn previews, yeah,
not bad.
Let's see some lesbians.
So
on HBO.
Money said Robinson didn't pay for the last one, which he describes as a compilation of super hardcore films he acquired in New York. He says he doesn't really care about the $25 Robinson owes him for that tape.
Oh, so he would sell for half. And it was it was like a mixtape.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Boner Jams.
Boner Jams. So,
Mike goes,
Boner Jams.
I like that, Boner Jams.
Boner Jams 5. 2-minute clips of porn videos in a huge compilation, because that's all you need. So the Robinson spokesperson said categorical no to all of these ridiculous allegations. He said Robinson knew Money because Money used to hang out at the Papa John's where Mark Robinson worked in the 90s and asked for free pizza, but that's the extent of their relationship.
Dude. Yes, you got to know somebody at Papa John's.
I know Shaq.
Oh, yeah?
Papadillo.
You give me the free papadillos.
Papadillo meat.
By the way, did you see...
His toes, yes.
Oh, besides his toes, the pic with his new girlfriend?
Yeah.
And then he denied it. And then she had mad receipts of them hanging out.
We all saw the toes. You can zoom in on the feet. You know he was there.
Shaq toes.
Why was he going to deny it, though?
He's like, I don't know you.
He's always been a little perv. He was cheating on Shawnee.
Oh, you think he's going to be involved in the P Diddy case?
Nah, he was just a small-time perv.
You know? Can't even get his whole body in, like, the frame, so... He'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. He's out of the frame of all the Freakoff videos. So, Money says that, yes, he did ask Robinson for a free pizza here and there, but the rest of Robinson's version is not true at all.
Why would you admit to any of it at all?
He said, I think I went in that Papa John's one time, the whole time that I knew him. He pointed out that the Papa John's only had takeout and delivery. That's how you know it's bullshit, because Papa John's aren't sit-down restaurants. There's no place to hang out in there.
I see people hanging out in there all the time.
Oh, yes, me too. I always see people hanging out in the Papa John's.
You have to hang out in there for your order. Like, it would take forever.
Yeah, Papa John's takes their sweet time. So this is a guy who has used the word pornography to describe everything from music and network television to LGBTQ-themed children's books. And during this year's Republican Party convention in North Carolina, he called public school teachers and administrators all-powerful bureaucrats who believe it's okay to feed your children a steady diet of communism and pornography. Damn, I'd like a steady diet of communism and pornography.
Dude, yeah. Sharing the porn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what we do now. That is communism.
Yeah, we're living in the communist golden era.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe that, like, I mean, in Texas, online porn is illegal now?
What?
Yeah, you can't look at, I don't know, whatever you like. Brazzers or UJIS or...
Yeah,
UJIS?
Yeah,
I think YouPorn is... they've blocked, it's North Carolina or one of those states because of their new age verification law. So they just blocked the whole state.
Yeah, I know Texas for sure.
Wow.
You can't get it.
Texas is no electricity, no porn.
Ted Cruz.
No hentai tube.
No hentai tube. Don't go there, Monica. Unless you bring your own compilations.
Bring your own boner jams compilation. You got to BYOB. Bring your own boner jams. You cross that state line, you better hide your boner jams. Hide it in the waistband. So this isn't that big of a deal. Pretty standard porn scandal, whatever, right? Well, CNN dropped a bombshell report this week on September 19th about Mark Robinson's secret double life on a porn forum entitled Nude Africa. So I've drawn heavily from the CNN story by Andrew Kaczynski and M. Steck, an excellent, absolutely hilarious article that I recommend you all read. So these comments and posts were made between 2008 and 2012 on Nude Africa. It's a porn website that also includes a message board. And the comments were made under the username Minisolder.
Excuse me. Are you going to talk about what Nude Africa was, what the site is, or was?
You seem really interested.
Well, I want to know what the content.
Yeah, so it's a porn site where you could access
African porn.
Nude Africans.
Nude Africans.
See, when you go to nudeafrica.com now, it's only members allowed, and there's no option to create an account, and so you can't really see. I mean, I'm assuming it's like I don't know if it focuses on like black performers.
Ebony. Ebony's the subcategory that
Ebenezer Scrooge. That was a dad joke. So the comments, which Robinson denies making, predate his entry into politics and current stint as North Carolina's lieutenant governor. They were made under a username that CNN was able to identify as Robinson by matching a litany of biographical details and a shared email address between the two. So remember how he said he would arrest and take care of any man going into a women's restroom? Well, on Nude Africa, he graphically describes his own sexual arousal as an adult from the memory of secretly peeping on women in public gym showers as a 14-year-old. and he recounted the memory of the story as a memory he still fantasized about. And now all of that being LGBTQ is satanic rhetoric? Nonsense. Minnie Solder writes, I like watching tranny on girl porn. That's fucking hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in, Robinson wrote. And yeah, I'm a perv too. He's all, P.S. I said it.
Guys, should we subscribe to Nude Africa? I found that it's $19.95 for a paid membership for 1 month.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we should.
Take the man out by leaving him in. That's what I always say.
He also wrote, writing as Minnie Solder on Nude Africa in December 2010, he said he didn't care about a celebrity having an abortion. I don't care. I just want to see the sex tape.
What are your values, sir? He's a flip-flopper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In another thread, commenters considered whether to believe the story of a woman who said she was raped by her taxi driver while intoxicated. In response, Robinson wrote, and the moral of the story, don't fuck a white bitch.
Oh my God. Whoa.
You heard that, Rudy. You messed up.
I know I did.
He's the type of person who would kill a prostitute and be like, well, she's just a prostitute.
Right, or have like trans panic and like fucking kill someone.
Yeah.
No, he likes leaving the man in.
That's true. Yeah, he's got to leave the man in to get it out. So, do you want to hear his comments on Martin Luther King Jr.?
Sure.
Get that fucking commie bastard off the National Mall.
This was in the Nude Africa?
This is in Nude Africa.
Why is he talking about MLK in the Nude Africa?
What are other people talking about in Nude Africa message board?
I want to know.
This is like the most active community I've ever heard of.
They're like,
There's
happy
so many
MLK Day.
So it was referring to
MLK Day.
this MLK party is going to look a little different.
Yeah.
You guys get the baby oil. So he said, he was talking about the dedication of the memorial to Martin Luther King Jr. in Washington by Obama. I'm not in the KKK. They don't let blacks join. If I was in the KKK, I would have called him Martin Lucifer Kuhn, Robinson responded. Do you want to hear his thoughts on Mein Kampf?
Sure.
Hitler's book?
Yeah.
Mein Kampf is a good read. He wrote in a thread seeking book recommendations.
This motherfucker has never read a book in his whole life. Actually, he's got a good vocab. Maybe he has.
Mein Kampf for dummies.
Yeah.
Kampf for dummies. It's very informative and not at all what I thought it would be. It's a real eye-opener. So this is the autobiography that casts Jewish people as eternal parasites, just to remind you of the content of this book. And then in 2010, he wrote under his screen name, I'm a black Nazi, with zero other context.
Oh, shit.
Maybe his wife told him that earlier the day.
Is that part of their kink play?
Imagine being his wife. She must fucking hate him.
He walked so Kanye could run, for sure.
Ugh. The video that he put out confessing to the abortion, that his wife is with him in the video, and she just looks like absolutely disassociated.
He brought her ass onto the...
Yep.
Oh, my God.
When discussing the Taliban, he referred to Muslims as little rag-headed bastards and said that if Muslims took over, liberals would be the first ones to be beheaded. He used homophobic slurs frequently, calling other users the F-slur, and in a largely positive forum discussion featuring a photo of two men kissing after one returned from military deployment, he wrote the sole negative comment. That's some old, sick-ass F-slur bullshit. I love that they had a really positive thread about, like, two lovers reuniting after military deployment.
Yeah, he's all mad. Not in my Nude Africa.
I want to be in Nude Africa. I'm going to have you guys read some of his most explicit content.
Can you make it a sext?
Are you blackmailing us?
Yes.
I'm going to have you guys read his most disturbing content.
Okay, I'll start with the first one. Friday, September 23rd, 2011 at 10:54 p.m. So he's just getting started. The piss thing is more common than most people think, and many want to admit.
Sorry.
I have an FB, probably friends with benefits, that loves to lay on her stomach, spread open her ass, and have me piss all over her asshole and pussy. The longer and hoter, he misspelled hotter, and hoter the stream, the more she loves it. Sometimes she lies on her back and fingers herself, and when she's about to come, she wants me to piss a hard, fast stream on her clit and up her asshole. Of course, I love for her to piss on me as well. Watching her asshole flex in and out while she shoots her hot piss onto my chest gets me rock hard every time. Another thing she does that might seem strange is that when we hang out, she will sometimes wear her pussy juice like perfume, meaning she will smear it behind her ears, on her neck, and on her wrists. So every time I get near her, I smell her delightful scent.
Her pee juice or her pussy juice?
Her pussy juice.
Or
Although,
both?
how can you tell the difference at the end of that session?
That's not pee, that's squirt.
That's
Also, I have so many. Just keep going till you came.
I mean, started off crazy, ended kind of like wholesome, like
Wholesome. It started off crazy. Was it wholesome?
with the pussy perfume. That's pretty wholesome.
Oh,
I don't
she's
know.
putting in the effort.
Yeah, I
She's
don't know.
keeping things fresh.
But the pissing all over clit and ass. Wow,
It says up her asshole.
up her asshole.
I'm like, oh yeah, your stream is that strong, you old ass motherfucker with prostate problems.
I know. He's all
doesn't have any
dribbling all
friends
over.
with benefits. We all saw what he looks like.
Oh,
He's his
Yeah,
friend
this
with
is
benefits.
fantasy. This is total fantasy. And who's always got a hot, powerful stream ready to rock?
Right? Yeah,
when
this
you're
is fucking made up.
yeah. Isn't it hard to pee
There's no
when you
way.
have a?
No, you cannot. It's impossible.
It's impossible to pee.
While you have an erection. It's not impossible, but it's difficult.
He doesn't become erect until he's unleashed his full load of pee-pee.
Yeah. So Monica, do you want to read this one? So this is the start of his sort of fanfic about his own life, about his infidelity.
All right. Minnie Solder. Saturday, April 19th, 2008, 2:50 a.m. Like, go to sleep. Okay. Fellas, let your girl think she is in control and you could do what you want. I've been married 18 years and have been fucking whoever I want, when I want, including my wife's fine-ass sister who does threesomes with me and another girl we know. They both love that ass-to-mouth thing, and there is nothing like having your balls sucked and asshole licked while deep in some pussy.
Damn.
So wait, who's sucking his balls and ass and licking his asshole while he's? Is it a foursome?
I know. I feel like there's a fourth person in the room that we're not talking about. It's P Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so full of shit.
Yeah. He
Also-
should be like just a writer.
I know. He just needs to write fanfic on literotica.net or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, you know how vabbing kind of trended on TikTok like a few years ago? He invented it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is 13 years before it trended.
What's the term?
Vabbing. It's where
Vabbing,
you
that's-
like dab some of your
You dab your vag.
you dab your
Dab.
vag in your
Yeah.
neck. So I sent another one. Rudy, do you feel comfortable reading this post entitled "My Wife's Sister"? Oh God.
Why do you ask me? You didn't ask Monica if she was comfortable.
I don't know, because you're a guy.
Because I'm slave
Okay.
of the mind.
She's a slave of the
And body.
mind. She's a feckless jackwagon.
Feckless.
Okay. The title is My Wife's Sister. And then below, Angel's Nude Africa message board on Monday, September 27th, 2010, 9:55 p.m. I am currently having an affair with my wife's sister, and I just need a place to say out loud that she has the best smelling, best tasting pussy and asshole in the universe. Well,
Very body
that's
positive.
Nice. It's positive. That's like the most positive thing he said all night. God damn.
Please note that the she has all the way to the end is in all caps.
Yeah.
She has the best smelling pussy, best tasting pussy and asshole in the universe.
He's got that politician voice even back in
He's
2010.
Yes.
I'm not gay no more.
Oh, let me hit it.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
He likes women, specifically his wife's sister.
Oh.
So the saga continues. Wife's sister, this is still on the Nude Africa Anything Goes board. Had me another hot morning with the wife's sister. She brought along her laptop this time and watched some vids here on Nude Africa. The one that really got us hot was called Wet Anal. That vid got her soaking wet, and y'all know what I did, right? That ass was wet, slick, and good and pissy when I licked and sucked that pee in a-hole until my face was covered with her funky juices. Then she sucked my D till it was good and hard, then lubed it down with wet.
With what?
He's like, I don't know what it was, piss or what.
Funky juices. The funky juice.
Then she laid back while I greased that a-hole with her pussy juice.
Imagine him like dirty talking to you. I'd be like, please, I'm so dry right now. Just
Oh
stop.
my God. It looks so good. Watching my big dick slide in and out of that asshole takes my breath away. Okay, side note, this guy definitely has a micro penis.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It looks so good. We ass fuck a lot, but she gave me a nasty, sexy surprise this time, right when I was really pumping the dooky chute.
What?
Right when I was really pumping the dookie chute good, she shot a long, hot stream of piss up in the air that covered my chest and stomach. It was so hot. She was coming, I was coming, she was pissing, and I was covered in piss and pussy juice and lube. Damn, this girl is as good, and I can't wait till next week to get some more.
Crazy thing is, he's probably just doing missionary with his wife, thinking about these things.
Oh, he only banged his wife once, and then they had to have an abortion. I'm sorry.
Fuck him. Whatever.
Dookie
Joke
shoot.
stands.
Let's not skip over Dookie shoot.
What?
I mean, this guy's a
I have
wordsmith.
to write this down.
We gotta admit, he's a wordsmith. Like, this guy is good.
How does he spell dookie?
Okay, so it's Dooky, and then shoot it's 2 words.
I
and
thought
it's
Dookie
spelled-
was IE.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let me just double check.
I was just
It looks like you're trying to spell Dookie.
Yeah, no, with a Y.
ugh.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
I think it's IE.
I mean, well, his spelling. He's got
I
some
know.
definite misspellings, but I feel like IE is just, I don't know, it just feels better.
Everybody's pissing in that house.
Imagine, Rudy, your name was with an IE at the end.
Rude. Yeah,
That's kind of cute. I
That Rudy.
feel like that's kind of
Rudy
cute.
A. Anyways.
Sunday, October 16th, 2011, 2:17 p.m., okay?
Oh, this is afternoon?
This is on the Anything Goes board.
It was Sunday?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Restful Sunday.
Yeah, 2:17 p.m. He better have gone to the morning service. Well, I got my surprise from the wife's sister today. I met her at the HIE. What is the HIE? What does that mean? Horny International Energy
Yeah.
Building?
Yep.
She let me in the room. I took off my clothes and got on the bed. She got on the bed beside me and said, "Okay, come on." Then out of the
Okay, come on.
Then out of the bathroom walked a short-haired, round-bottomed hottie, also spelled with a Y, buck naked and ready for a threesome, spelled like dim sum. Her body was
Yum.
slamming, her face was cute, and she was feeling me as much as I was her. But the best thing about her was the fact that she was as into licking my girl's butt as I am. We had a fucking awesome time. It was just, oh God.
These lies. These are just such lies, sir. You're not getting any of that.
No.
Where's the proof?
It was also great when the 2 girls 69'd. She's been banging this chick since college. She lives out of town, but they hook up whenever she comes to town. What a great surprise. Sorry to disappoint y'all folks who were hoping I would get raped or caught. All I got was some new ass. Can't wait till next week.
Raped.
Raped?
Wait, who are the folks who were hoping he would get raped or caught?
People are probably just reacting to his previous posts.
This is like a mid-schooler's idea of hot, sexy stuff.
What I love it.
Dookie shit.
Dookie shoot.
And spelling everything with a Y is weird.
Loves licking my girl's
Hottie. HOTTY.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Loves licking my girl's butt as much as I do.
Her booty.
Her dookie shoot. What I find so funny is that this is on the Nude Africa message boards for Anything Goes, and people are still pissed off at him. He's being homophobic on the military deployment gay post. He's pissing people off on the Nude Africa Everything Goes
Good point.
message board. Like, this dude is intolerable.
Yeah. Yeah, when the Nude Africa community is mad at you, you done fucked up.
So then he has a few more posts about hooking up with his wife's sister. So tiresome. Then a couple of random comments. Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they could bring it back. Parentheses, slavery, back. I would certainly buy a few.
Dude, you would be a slave.
12 years a slave at minimum.
Bro, you are him, he is you.
I don't know if he realizes that he is black.
I don't think so. How much dookie shit you're going to get as a slave, dude? You got to think about these things. You're not getting any.
He's not going to be able to have the threesome with his wife's sister. What the fuck? This dude is like fucked up.
The master's playing with her dookie shoot now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's master shoot.
Master shoot?
I feel so vanilla hearing all this stuff.
You are a beta.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, you can lick the pookie chute, the dookie chute.
Let me lick the pookie chute.
The pookie chute. You ever get your dookie chute licked though?
Are you asking really?
Yeah.
Liz?
Me?
You ever get your dookie chute?
Oh yeah,
licked?
of course.
And?
No, nobody asked and. Did
I'm
you ever
asking
get
and.
your dookie chute licked?
Yeah.
Answer the question,
Answer
Rudy.
the question.
Oh, me? No, I've never had it licked.
Oh, no?
Nope.
You got that Catholic body shame.
I do. I keep it locked down back
You
there.
should lick
Unless
his
it's a
dookie
hot stream of
chute.
piss, but that's all I lick.
Maybe for our 20th anniversary,
Oh,
you'll let
man.
me.
Yeah. Well,
20th? You just made 10, right?
I feel like it's going to be 10 years before he unlearns the body shame needed for me
Relax
to lick his
that dookie
dookie chute. This is a great comment on, you can't see what the picture was or anything, but 2011, Wednesday Women and Couples. Okay, he replies to just a girl, a little bit bored at work, so clearly she posted some kind of horny picture. He said, I would lick your pussy, comma, ass. And then a new comment, and your titties and nipple.
I thought the nipple was part of the titty.
He's going to do the wholesome.
I didn't know you had to lick the whole thing.
What's really funny is that they also found like random accounts, like his Amazon account. Okay, so he wrote a review for this gynecomastia compression shirt. Okay, so I'm going to show this to you, Rudy. His Amazon review is 5 stars, verified purchase, great body slimmer. Reviewed July 2024. Size XXL, color black, height 5'11", weight 315 to 320. He said on that Facebook status about dissing Ray Rice's girlfriend who got battered, he said, I'm 350.
He's 5'11", 350.
He's adding a few pounds. He's pretending.
God bless.
Out of the package, it looks doubtful it will fit, but it fits perfectly and it's super easy to put on and take off. Great product. I'm currently ordering more. And then Mark Robinson on June 30th, a week before Minnie Solder posts great fit on body slimming t-shirt, Robinson said some people just need killing, while a slimming t-shirt is just visible under the neckline.
No! Yes, dude. Oh,
Killing the gut.
You can still see his nipple, though. It's not both of his nipples, actually.
dude,
I don't think he got the right size.
it's hard to cover up those gynos.
And then we have a bunch of random comments on, I think they're like, I don't know which one this is, but like mini train kits or mini kits of some kind. 5 stars. Difficult to assemble, but looks great once done. This kit is very difficult to assemble. I love Walther's kits, but I think they should grade them. Beginner, intermediate, and expert. This one is an expert. Very tedious, but it's a great kit and looks awesome on my layout. Okay, what the hell? I need to see what Walther's...
You know what you really need to see, Liz? Ming, right there. She's just resting her head on the...
Where is she? Oh my god.
Ming, Monica's kitty cat, is resting her head on a little piece of foam.
She's our mascot.
And she's got her little paws crossed.
It's so precious.
Oh my god, she has her paws crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. So this is a model railroad kit. He's into model trains.
Dude, he loves train. Well, think about when the train goes into the mountain. That's like
Oh.
going in the dookie chute.
My tongue
of
going
Earth.
into the dookie chute.
The Earth's dookie chute.
To the Earth's dookie chute. Trains. You know, he's like, at night, he's putting the cars together into like Train 69.
That's what's really happening in his stories. These aren't people. These are his like new train models that he's assembling, and he's just like pissing on them.
If we go through this with this theory, what is the hot piss?
He's actually pissing on them, and he's just imagining that they're pissing on him.
He's pissing on this train set.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes.
His wife is always like, why is your train set all damp?
It's all wet.
She
It
keeps having to
smells-
like wipe down the table. So what do you think he has said in response to these allegations?
Since this article came out?
Yeah.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, I admit it. Yeah, I admit it.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did it.
So naturally, he has denied them. He says that millionaires have faked it with AI, blah, blah, blah. And here is the video he put out.
I'm sorry, millionaires don't have to fake things with AI.
Guys, the news media has added again. My opponent has added again. You all have seen the half-truths and outright lies of Josh Stein on these ads over and over again. And now a story leaked by him to CNN is appearing now. Let me reassure you, the things that you will see in that story, those are not the words of Mark Robinson. You know my words, you know my character, and you know that I have been completely transparent in this race and before. Folks, this race right now, our opponents are desperate to shift the focus here from the substantive issues and focus on what you are concerned with to salacious, tabloid trash. We cannot allow that to happen. Folks, we've seen this type of stuff in the past as well. Clarence Thomas famously once said he was the victim of high-tech lynching. Well, it looks like Mark Robinson is too, by a man who refuses to stand on stage and debate me about the real issues that face you. We are staying in this race. We are in it to win it. And we know that with your help, we will. God bless you, and we will see you where?
On Nude Africa.
Nude Africa.
What are some of the comments on this?
Okay, so...
Dude, we know his words. We know his character.
Yeah.
Those are his words, and that is his character.
It is.
What's so funny is him comparing himself to Clarence Thomas and talking about Anita Hill. I'm like,
Who's also a piece of shit.
Good guy.
Yeah, no shit. The famous good guy, Clarence Thomas.
Dude, you know what's really funny is that I need to find the post on Twitter, but somebody, one of the things they did to find out that it was him is they compared the linguistic style, and he used several highly specific sayings, and they matched them up with the posts and his tweets that you can see.
Bro, it's him, bro.
Spells everything with the Y.
Yeah, everything. It's the Y. Monica.
Dooky chute.
Dooky.
So he said, Mark, can you, this is a comment, Mark, can you rate your preference for girl dick on a scale of 9 to 10?
Wait, can we guess his?
Can you rate your preference for girl dick on a scale of...
Can we guess what he rate? Did he rate it?
From 9 to 10.
Definitely a 10.
From 9 to 10.
Mark, you're a perv and a degenerate. You're a perfect fit for the MAGA party. Keep up the great work. Your opponent absolutely wants you to stay in the race. Don't listen to the Trump campaign or even your own. Stay in. Keep fighting the good fight. Quote Hitler a few more times.
Dude, the Trump campaign has distanced themselves from Mark Robinson?
Yes.
Ooh, that's when you know it's got.
Who do they have left to, side with?
So this meme has a freshly dug grave, and they've put the text Mark Robinson over it, and then a guy giving a peace sign over it, and it says Nude Africa.
Peace. Yeah, they had to shut down their login, their message board because of all this shit.
Everyone's they're probably all such sweet posts.
Their servers cannot handle all this traffic.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah, they're getting they need to get paid though. Oh, okay, so here's a meme of Robert Kennedy talking. So I was talking to Mark Robinson in a chat room.
I like how he refers to himself in the third person too.
That's always a sign of a healthy person.
Monica sometimes does that. Monica's so healthy.
Monica's very healthy.
Oh yeah, I wanted to play also the video of him admitting to have an abortion with his wife, so you can see the face of this woman.
I'm Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson here with my wife, Yolanda. In recent days, a Facebook post I made 10 years ago has resurfaced where I referenced paying for an abortion. Over 33 years ago, before we were married and before we had kids, we had an abortion. It was the hardest decision we have ever made. Sadly, we made the wrong one.
You know he told her to do it.
This decision has been with us ever since. It's because of this experience and our spiritual journey that we are so adamantly pro-life. We know what it's like to be in that situation. We know the pain that an abortion causes.
So this wife has just been staring at the camera with the most resigned look on her face. How would you describe that face, Monica?
If she seems like she just doesn't want to be, she doesn't like her husband. That's the face of a woman who doesn't like her husband. Mm-hmm. And she probably was like, motherfucker, you were the one who made me get the abortion.
Right.
She's definitely spinning the story, and she's tired of hearing his bullshit lies.
She's just not even bothering to look like she's present. Okay, so I found the comparison. So, okay, the first word that gave him away was frogs, fat ass, /behind. We have a Nude Africa post. They blurred out the rest of it. It says, I don't give a frog's fat ass, where that vid came from. And then he has tweets, note to the news media. I don't give a frog's fat ass about Bill Cosby Mike Brown's baby mama, daddy, Ray Rice, or that heifer who talked smack about Obama's kids. What? And then I don't really give a frog's fat behind, who Serena Williams married. And then I don't give two shakes. This is when he said, I don't give two shakes of my black ass about dem Mexicans kicking the shit out of dem turkeys. Just kill them, clean them, and get them mofos on the truck so they can be at the store by tea giving. And then in his regular legit Twitter, Dear Bob Costas, we don't give two shakes of our behinds about that yellow-haired swimmer getting robbed. So then he has gag a maggot, gag a, and I think probably supposed to be F slur there, gag a maggot, get that commie bastard off the National Mall. Yeah, that is the F slur. And then on Facebook needs to do something about these whore profiles. Craigslist ousted them, Facebook can do it too. And it just hashtag gag a maggot.
These are things that, like, I have never heard anyone else say. So how is he going to try to deny that that's not him there?
It was AI.
It was AI. They went back in time and made those posts.
Yeah, and archived them on the Wayback Machine. So that is our second sex pervert of the week. Any closing thoughts?
Perversion ends here. Just kidding. Perversion persists. And everyone sucks. That's it.
I just have to say, I don't give two shakes of my black ass about Mark Robinson. Fuck
Your
that
black
guy.
ass? You mean your tight ass?
Tight ass. I don't give two shakes of my tight dookie chute about Mark Robinson. Okay? He is a feckless, jackwagon, meek-minded, jelly-back beggar. And I don't give a frog's fat ass about that maggot. He can go gag himself.
There we go.
Dang.
I love seeing Rudy really jotting down.
I mean, this is important stuff. Okay?
Well, it is.
I can use these. I can use a lot of this in my everyday life. Gag a maggot.
Gag a maggot. You just got to leave out the slur part that's supposed to go in the
what
middle.
is the maggot part?
It's gag a F slur maggot.
Oh, I thought he was saying gag a maggot. Okay,
No,
okay.
he leaves out the F slur part on his regular Twitter, but on Nude Africa, he puts in the F slur in the middle.
Gag a.
Yes. Well, I didn't. All right.
Well, gag a maggot.
Cut that.
Rudy's like, I love to gag maggots.
I thought he was saying gag a maggot. I was like, that's an interesting use of wordplay.
He said he was a Scorpio. He's gagged a maggot before.
I don't give a.
This reminds me of the City High episode, and Rudy's like, well, I guess I have to sleep with my son.
Dude.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then you brought it up.
Favorite Rudy moment.
Oh my god.
Liz, what are your final thoughts on this feckless jack wagon?
Oh god. Okay, well I have to thank my friend Charlie for bringing this to my attention. She sent me a really good summary of the whole situation plus screenshots, so that really made this episode possible. Thank you. Shout out.
Thank you.
It's just, I'm just glad there are these little fucked up things to laugh about in this what feels like a very horrible world right now. Like the dookie chute. You know, in all of his darkness, he gave us dookie chute.
He gave us dookie chute.
So should we be thanking him is what you're saying?
I think we all owe a lot to Mini Soldier. Or Mini Solder.
Mini Solder. I think he wanted to be, it was supposed to be soldier, but he...
Or is it like soldering? Like a mini soldering iron?
Soldier.
I think he was...
Mini soldier.
I don't see him soldering, but maybe.
He said that he was... what did he say? That he was in the armed forces. Maybe he met on the Nude Africa reserve troops.
Yeah.
He's a mini soldier for the...
You know what? The one part I kept thinking about are so many of these like online community boards are no longer. It made me kind of like nostalgic for like a time where you could be on Nude Africa community board, you know?
Well, yeah, it was great. Like the Comic Sans font on some of the screenshots.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this makes me feel good.
It's crazy.
Should we create a message board?
What are we going to call it? Nude-throuple?
We should call it
Nude America?
Nude America. I like that. Very
I like
inclusive.
Nude America.
Or Nude New York?
Nude New York.
Or what did he call them? What did he call DACA? The
Dumbass Communist Americans.
Communist Americans Nude.com?
Yeah, there you go. Nude Dumbass Communist Americans.com.
Nude Communist Dumbass Americans.com.
Or just
Nude
nude
DACA.
DACA. Nude DACA.com.
NudeDACA.com.
New DACA. I was wondering when you guys were going to come up with that one. I was like, this dumbass. That's just a lot. Very wordy. Very him.
Very him. Very wordy.
All right, we've come to the end of our episode. The time when we say...
We said,
Well,
feckless jackwagons out.
feckless jackwagons out.
Goodbye.